Yeah, shit with this spot.
Two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
Nice to meet you, man.
Every day the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down. Let's head out.
All right.
Take care, boys. This video can make you
I think I'll
guys
be a
millionaires.
This is
right
gonna be
here.
poor by the time we're out of here.
I'm Hayes.
Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Grizz? All right, you're gonna be my best friend for the next however long.
Starting now, these guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only
Way I
limit
think-
being how
I
long
think
they
I
can
can
survive,
survive.
which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multimillionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets,
Falling,
and
gang.
boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire
So these
going.
niggas spent $5 looking at supply.
Oh, yeah.
Food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
Oh, yeah.
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000. Boys, how was the first night?
It's cold.
It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just look up.
Oh, my.
I swear to God, they put me in the MrBeast video, but I promise you, gang, bro. I'd be rich, gang. Like,
Every
seriously,
24
I'd
hours,
be
we're gonna
rich.
drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys.
There's $10,000.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Like, I would
Catch it, don't
really
catch
be
it.
dumb
Go,
rich,
watch
man.
out.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
Oh.
Careful, shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you, and you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
$3.6 million for the year is crazy.
All right, the plan is officially a year. We're gonna split this in 2. You get
3.6
this.
million
I
for
get
a year?
this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground. So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the
Yeah,
shelter.
bad
All right, I
dream,
found
right?
this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You can see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge. But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
Oh, there's a swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria and
If
parasites.
I get that money, gang, what would I spend on? I ain't got to. But I spend a bag, boy.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles
I don't think I'd be scared of this one. Goddamn,
This is
what
like
the
the
thing
third day in a
called?
row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep. It's
Some
been
honey
so
bears.
cold. If it rained right now, we'd probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're
We're
at
at
the
the
end
end
out
of
there.
our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess. Yeah.
It was clear by this point that the boys were
over there
extremely
eating
hungry.
beef?
But lucky for them,
Yeah,
I had a
no,
surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh, man. I'm nervous, dude. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that I'm excited about. Uh-huh.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky?
Yeah.
50,000. If they're trying to go for the long run, yeah. I'm
Don't
spending
eat it yet.
$50,000.
These beans look
Yeah,
good.
40,000, but
Absolutely. Oh, Oh, coffee.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna give you
spending
space. I'll
50,000.
be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would
I
need to
would
fish.
50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
See what I'm
Should we
saying?
talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All
I'm
right,
taking
Jimmy.
that.
If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll
They
throw
don't
in
say
2
that they
fish from
don't.
bars.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, you said 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also get the crate with it. Thank you!
Thanks, Jimmy.
It's definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week of food literally cost us
If
much as
I'm
my
there, I
kids'
would have tried
college
to take. I
tuition.
would try to take the whole crate and try to build a little house over there.
Bro, I still can't believe it every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive
there
out
you go.
here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be wondering,
Why have they not caught fish?
Well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it. What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his kids,
And my 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this?
I thought nigga she
This is
ain't
a
got
creek,
no bell.
not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
this is the perfect place for food and shelter.
And after another few days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to
100
move
okay.
and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right length. Oh! I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
Sorry.
All right, so maybe they had a bit of a false start. But once they got the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
Dock's done,
Pleasantly surprised.
and now all we gotta do is catch a fish. Come on,
Yeah.
right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was
Can't
still
you get like
unforgiving.
salmonella?
A really cold night. Cold toes, cold feet.
Yeah.
No sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my
Yeah, you
next
get
offer was.
salmonella from-
It's day 20 and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've
You
got a
get
fun
salmonella
offer
from
for them.
that
How's it
damn
going,
fish.
boys?
Hey, guys.
Probably get
going
sickness
on?
and
Two
some
things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount for both.
I'll take. I low key
Can I take
smart
it out?
moves.
Yeah,
Take the
check it
10,000
out.
one.
Hang on, I
And
just
both
gotta do
share
this.
one night, then no night.
These
One
are the
night,
same
then no
sleeping
night.
bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is...
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
It's a really cold night.
I'm taking at least one, guy. This one?
Yeah,
Come on,
so
I'm
I
taking
think,
at least one.
I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water, work on their shelter, and try to catch fish, which wasn't really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it?
What the fuck is that?
First fish.
It look like a eel.
It's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it.
We're
Oh.
gonna have ourselves some American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and
Like
we're gonna
one
make it
of the
delicious.
water
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
Ain't deep clean.
It's excellent.
It's so good. It's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
Dude, yeah, $3.6 million.
Good night. And on day 28, they started constructing their raised bed system in their new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods, 1, 2, side rails going down, slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek, but that may have been a huge mistake because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Man, see a nigga like me.
At this point,
I
I've
don't
spent
know,
more time in
gang.
the
I might
wilderness than
have
with
I
my
might
newborn
have to hop
son.
in
I also have a 2-year-old,
Why
my
don't
wife
you go for a
alone.
deep
How do you
dive?
explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you? Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand. This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won.
Okay. Fuck it, C4. Shovel, bowl, axe, frying pan with some seasoning, some games. Fuck that, a fucking heartbeat sensor. How much they got? 240. Ooh, low key. Crime might have to take the axe. Cause you can't really do nothing with a bow. Unless there's some wild animals out there for real. But I'm taking the axe and I'm taking that. It's on 20K down the drain. And low-key might take with it.
240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets.
Oh, will you pay?
If they don't take the 10,000
what about the hammock?
pan
I
and
like the
firewood,
hammocks,
they
but
don't.
you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested.
What's
I was
up with
beginning to
that?
think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a
Bro,
day.
why not take
What's
the
another
axe or the
10
pan
grand?
and stuff?
I gotta say no.
All right.
Oh, well.
In a million years, would
I'm
not
taking
have
some,
thought
bro.
they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
There he
I
goes.
probably know what the
his
seasoning was.
Tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe
They'll be
a
at-
free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me. Subscribe, win one of these phones, let's go. And so they continue
How am I not subscribed to Mr. B?
without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky. Wait.
See, I'm scared of that. Like, what if it just a goddamn crocodile, alligator? What if live in the swamp? Crocodile. Like, man, crocodile, just as soon as he stepped right there, that motherfucker just.
Wasting all these calories, but
Who's
I
that?
have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after
Yeah,
a grueling
I'd
hike,
be
Hayes
panicking.
finally
I
found
don't
what
know
he was
I'm
looking
stepping
for.
on.
Oh my God. Woo!
Might be a water
Look at
snake.
that. It's the river.
Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen?
Shit, bubonic plague.
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
See, why not?
If he
See,
couldn't
why
catch
celebrate,
any fish without
gang?
immediately
I would have tried
dropping
to
them,
grab
the
it as
calories
soon as I
burned
got
coming
it.
here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Ah, yeah! Holy moly! Yes, I told you it was that one! Woo-hoo-hoo!
and the luck
that's a
didn't
big
stop
ass
there.
fish.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked.
We're eating tonight.
See, 3.
All right,
I
that's
mean,
awesome.
Feels like this is our
I don't
first
know if
real
it's gonna
food in
survive. I don't
ages.
know if it's
But in the
good or
meantime,
not.
I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse. It's day 40, they've made over $250 million, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh man.
Can't let
The wives. In fact, they're watching right
She look like the girl in the red and black jacket look like huh. I forgot her name. She off the movie.
now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh man.
can't let down my kid.
I know. I can't let down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes! Yes! Hello! It's me, it's Daddy. Oh my God!
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As nice as it was to see their
Yeah,
families,
that's
the
right.
visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home now.
No. Nope. Nope. And nope. Let me tell you again. No, no, and no. Fuck, nigga. I can survive. How many days in a year? 365? 40? Holy shit, that's 320 more days. 3.6. You gotta understand though, like, that's big money I'm bringing home. I'm bringing home the money. I'm bringing home the wee wee. The money. It's all about the money. I'm bringing back a lot of money. Nah.
I do.
Don't let them manipulate
You
you.
want me home, but do you
She
need
trying to
me
manipulate you.
Yes, she needs you. Yes, you need to bond with your son.
Man, that baby is alright. She gonna get to see her daddy. You see what I'm saying? She gonna get to see her daddy, bro. Oh, nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. She gonna get to see her daddy, bro.
I
Fuck
don't
nah.
care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
If you think, let me do the math on this right quick. 330. You think 165,000 gonna last you the rest of them days in the year, gang? No. 165 because you gotta split it between the two, right? Or if they both getting 330. 330, nah. You gotta split them between two. No. Fuck no. 165,000 get blown in a good span of 3-4 months. It depends how you spend it. But if they know how to save money, then yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not leaving.
That conversation was so
What-
difficult
what
for me.
be going through
Even
my mind
so,
at that moment, man?
yesterday
Fuck them
was
kids.
a really good day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids,
Actually not
my buddy
fucking
Grizz.
kids, but
That
you
was
know
like
what
a
I'm saying.
really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
To hold her and
She
know
did
that she
medium
was
pipe.
safe, it really has changed
That's all it is.
the way that I'm viewing this entire challenge. Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
And after some much
Yeah, I
needed
like his
family
mindset.
time, Hayes and Grizz were
I
much
like his
happier than
mindset.
I'd ever seen them.
He's in
W mindset.
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at
W
that. This is
mindset.
perfect.
W
Even when
mindset.
something happened that would have totally drained them before,
400,000.
by now they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high,
Yeah, I love
there was
that
still a problem they needed to
money
solve.
is money,
In
bro.
order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super
Now we
confident
talking.
in the boat.
I
build.
didn't build a
We can get
raft.
down to fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp. It's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
Chris! Da, 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 da.
And this is
Funny, he
pretty
go to the middle
ironic
of that
considering the
motherfucker and
offer I
shoot
was
your
about to
break.
bring them. It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing.
Hey.
Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool, Jimmy.
Zaxby's. Oh. So y'all basically got a free meal without paying no money out. See what I'm doing there? You know, I get a little box. But you save some of the food. You can always use it for the next night leftovers. And the rest of the day, you know, you build the base, but you go fish. You eat the fish. You eat the rest of the shit. And when you eat the rest of the shit, you got the good food to tasteful in your mouth. It's gonna give you a burst of energy. It's just gonna give you happiness. The food is happiness. Remember that. Food equals happiness.
Jimmy?
Before I present the
a
offer,
great
I want to
movie.
make sure you're in a really good state of
Food
mind.
equals
This is our
happiness.
brand new MrBeast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
And it come with two toes.
Oh my god, that is so good.
The MrBeast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And the cool part is every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to
But
take
the
the world's
chocolate
best
be
chicken
melted,
and
though.
pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth.
What is that?
That's really good. It's a Zach sauce.
Look how happy they are.
Learn
If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the MrBeast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh Lord, I
But
don't
your
know.
arm-
Since
gonna be
you
tired.
weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I
We
tried.
appreciate the food. That was lovely. Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you
Do
next
they not
time.
understand
this
that boat
ship
came with
saved
drinks?
us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You can remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom.
What the fuck
And they
this
were
video
looking
made?
pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I lost track.
I hear an airplane coming in.
Where?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build the Hazen Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to
Smart
work
man.
24-hour shifts anymore.
This money's gonna do so much for her
Smart
and our
man.
family.
But while the warmer weather was nice,
Smart man,
it
a
presented
business,
new
smart
problems
man.
like snakes
Don't wanna get bit by that.
and
Good.
every snakes.
Don't wanna get
Ah, see, I gotta build a treehouse now. Just what they should have did. They should have built it. Man, a snake can still get up a tree, but still though, a treehouse.
And
Oh my
rats.
god.
Every night. And it wasn't long until the
Somebody's over
lack
there
of sleep
fighting with
started
a-
to make them irritable.
Oh, I'm fine with a rat.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He is angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind,
Uh-oh.
at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close
So the
friends.
survival of the
But
fittest.
Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Grace's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm
You
sorry,
should
buddy.
get
I
to
did
the
not
boat.
know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling
How'd you get 100
frustrated,
for
Hayes
the-
turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge
Yeah, I
board
know
over here that was left by
about
Jimmy at the
know
last
why I'm
Beast
mad,
drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice. Oh, those are sea trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wait, they did
man.
use the perk.
I figured that perked him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met and their friendship restored,
Yeah, I know I'm
one
smart.
question still remains. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
When you start
Maybe
contemplating
push
about
like an
life
extra week.
and what's
hell,
really
that's
going on,
$35,000 each.
starts
I
to take a
pulled that
total mental
flare on day
toll
70,
on
how
you.
would you
His
feel?
mental
I
is
would
low
feel,
key going crazy right now.
Really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair. I promised Grizz that I would stay longer. For him, but I'm not happy about it.
Morning, guys. So, Hayes has been a little
600,000.
upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay
I would
longer.
leave him in the
He's
middle.
pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out to the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
Kinda wanna talk to you about that. Kinda ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull
See, I don't
away
understand
from this
like
thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just wanna know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it
I
out.
thought a lot about it, but if you wanna go another day, let's go another day.
I'm at least trying to hit a million, man.
How's it going, boys?
All right, buddy.
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would
Okay.
probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to
trying to hit a
go
mill.
towards family. Yeah.
When you do
A-
shoot that flare,
a nigga
that's
walk
gonna be
up-
crazy.
Okay. A nigga asked my money got in your bank. You see, I got a meal. The nigga asked, what you did for the meal? Shit, I stayed like 100 and some days inside of the woods. Just camping.
Oh, I can't wait.
Camping, living.
Okay, last night?
I don't want to disappoint Grizz, but
At least hit 700 for you guys.
I think I'm done. Thought it would be cool to come back here.
To our first camp,
Yeah,
where I
dude.
was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life. And that's so meaningful to me. I kind of got to think about what's right for me and my family.
But I was
Hayes
talking
got
about
so
something.
desperate that
can
he
stay a
literally
whole
went
year,
into
you get a
Grizz's bag
meal.
and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into two parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging.
Uh-oh.
What we're doing out here is not easy.
Manipulate them.
I really truly
Manipulate
do
them to
believe
stay.
that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's
No,
going to
I
change
think
their lives.
Now,
Manipulate them to
it's
stay,
gone
gang.
the other way.
Now it's.
You gotta
I think
become
I
a
need-
master manipulator
I
right
need
here.
to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the
you
money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
The money
this
doesn't.
thing.
The money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really, the only thing that's keeping me here is you. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG.
My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at, you know, manipulating me.
You can at least hit a 700K, bro. You only get like 35,
It was
300,
clear that in this moment,
35,000, bro.
Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these
Y'all can
woods
both
for
have
more
500K
and more
each,
money.
man.
Or
That's a lot of money,
be there
man.
for his friend when he needed him the most.
You invest in that?
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, like, I genuinely think of you like a brother,
Yeah.
you know. I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
I wouldn't be
You know
sorry,
what?
nigga. Do you know how much
Yeah,
money
you
this
Brothers
shit?
don't
It's
like
all
shit,
about money. Money, 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 money,
That's
money,
the way
money,
it
money.
is. Everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare.
Fuck.
I owe you this, and to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I
See,
think it's
nigga
time
like
for
me,
us to
my
do this
true
somebody.
thought, I would try to trunk that bitch deep into the woods. If you really wanted to shoot that, you would have went under.
I love you, buddy.
And he really shot it. You only get him 335. I don't know what they did.
I think they shot the player. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him. Rich! Rich! Boys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my God. We dropped them off. This is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later.
Hold on, wait, what?
Off. This is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later.
Oh, shit.
Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! I'm dying, baby!
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away
I know she wanted him to stay longer. She wanted him back soon as they was at like 200 something K. She wanted him back at the house when he was like 200 something K. But I get it though.
Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe button right
W
now.
video, MrBeast. W video, man.